Hello everyone, I hope you had a good holiday season. I'm very tired and I'm very ill, so here I am with a puppy. Oh, I love you. Oh, I know. So tired. Ooh, my eyes are going a bit red sometimes. That's kind of freaky. Oh, he's giving me his belly. Hi. Your breath smells bad. You got puppy breath. So I thought I'd bring you this other video. It's another animation I worked on TikTok and I still haven't finished it. I'm still in the middle of doing it. Also, apologies if I sound really bad. I'm kind of sick right now. And it was to the track Boys, you know. I like big boys, itty bitty boys, Mississippi boys, inner city boys. I like the pretty boys with the bow tie. Get your nails done, let it blow dry. I like a big beard, I like a clean face. Something, I don't discriminate. But I thought I'd do it with cats, and I started doing some rough animation, and especially at the start you can see me working on a big chunk of a cat next to an itty bitty cat, and I was doing some ease ins and ease outs and squash and stretch. Oh, I know. Oh, you're tired, boy. Cat Play, do you want to say hi to everybody? Should I put you down? Do you want to go to bed? You tired? You tired, boy? Yeah. Oh, he's a tired boy, okay. So many of you seem to really like seeing the process I go through to animate, and obviously this is very sped up. This takes a lot of time. Oh, he's just collapsed by his puppy pet. Like, I've put makeup on today because I look less terrible, but when I woke up this morning, I don't look good. My next video on my main YouTube channel, Amy Right Meow, is going to be about owning a puppy and kind of going through puppy blues and like how much your life changes and structure changes to your day when you're caring for another life form. It's hard work and I'm tired and ill. Do you like my hoodie? My dad got it for me for Christmas because I drive an Alfa Romeo. Seems a little bit special to be going out and being like, oh hey, I drive an Alfa Romeo, but So you can generally see me like scrubbing through the frames, checking the weight of the animation, and I mean, I'm not going all out for like long, very well thought out animation here because TikTok stuff you don't earn money from really unless you get sponsored. So it has to be pretty quick work for me, and I do intend to finish it and color it. For now, it's just doing what I can in some spare time that I have. So my inner horse girl wanted to include a horse in this, so I thought for the Mississippi boy, I'd put like a cowboy horse, not cowboy horse, what am I on? Like a cowboy cat, and he's on a horse, and the horse kind of flicks his head, and the cat's like, wah! So that was fun. I really like just the blatant, like, I don't care expression on the chunky cat's face. Like, he is a serious unit compared to that little kitten, and the little kitten's just like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I'm making weird faces at the camera. I'm tired and delusional. Oh, that's something I was going to tell you because I haven't got much to say about this animation other than you can see sort of the way I go about animating it, other than the fact that I'm animating on Animate, or previously known as Flash, Adobe Flash, because it's just easy to put keyframes in compared to Photoshop, but you can animate on whatever. You can animate on Procreate now, which is really handy. So I've been speaking to the Skillshare team recently. Well, it was actually in about November last year. Huh, that was last year now. That's kind of weird. And they are interested in getting me to teach lessons on Skillshare. So I'm actually in the middle of, like, I should have done this in December, but I was just so busy getting the video out, doing my taxes and doing industry work, and the puppy. Oh my gosh, it was so much work. So I'm in the middle of planning out ideas for like simple animation lessons on Skillshare. So it would be really cool if I could actually teach a class and you could learn at a reasonable pace how to make a cool GIF just to go on TikTok or go on, you know, your Instagram or social media or whatever. I did a degree in animation, and obviously we went through all the principles and did it in 3D. Not that it matters whether you do it in 2D or 3D generally, but we learnt the really heavy duty stuff, and that took years and years and years. But what if you were interested in animation and you weren't sure whether it was for you or not, whether you'd actually enjoy it? You know, a 3-year course is a big commitment to that, even if, you know, you could branch out into concept art and rendering or rig making, whatever. It's a big leap to take when you may not be entirely sure. So what I wanted to do was make some classes that have not only simple animation in it, but stuff that you can use straight away, so that after a lesson you're ready to go with something that you've made, rather than, because what my experience at uni was that we'd spend weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on a project, and then you'd get the end result and it wasn't always what you wanted, and then you'd be left disappointed because it took so much work. But maybe if you had smaller successes but more frequent, it would maybe inspire more people to want to work at it or realize whether it's for them or not. Because if you're working on a smaller project that you could achieve in a few days or a week, and at the end of it you could reflect on it and think, did I enjoy this? Was this fun? Could I see myself doing more of this? Then surely that's a good idea, rather than spending years on something and then not being happy with the result. So that was my idea behind it. That's what I was speaking to them about, and I'm not sure how much more I can say at this point, but that was my whole idea of what kind of classes I'd want to teach, because I can't compete with people like Richard Williams' Animation Survival Kit, or you know, specialized people that are just teaching character animation or just teaching gesture animation, you know, whatever. I'm not specialized, but I know from me personally being in university what could have been done better to get us more motivated, to get us improving faster. Because it was, you know, if you're spending 3 weeks on something or 4 weeks and then it's only after that you see the result, it can be quite disappointing if it's not the result you wanted. I know I've said that already, but if you sort of spend a day on something, at the end of it you think, oh, okay, well, I wasn't too fussed on this could be improved. It's only a day, so at least you don't feel like completely defeated. So the next day you could be like, I don't like animating plants, I'm gonna animate dogs, you know. Or rather than focus on, for example, let's say a dog, because Kepler's right here. Say you were thinking about animating a dog, there's so much to calculate. So you've got the ears, you've got the nose, you've got the expression, you've got the legs, you've got the body, you've got the tail, the ground, the weight on the ground. So if you were, say, animating this dog walking or running, that's a lot to take into account, especially for you know, an early days animator. It's really hard work. So what if you walked before you ran, and maybe just focus on just doing the expression, or just doing ear movement, or just doing tail movement? You know, simple little things that can build up into one big picture. So if we took the dog example, maybe you could do a dog sitting down and just wag the tail and learn how to fluidly move the tail in animation. Or if you were just making the dog stick its tongue out, and then another one that's like a close-up on the face. So you've got like a series of gifts then of something that you can actually use. Like, I think that sounds good. I mean, I don't know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions on it, because I'm starting to write up these lessons, and I'd love to hear what you'd like to see in a lesson. Like, obviously it's going to be basic animation. It's, like I've mentioned previously, it's not going to be to the extent of full animation, because you would go and do a degree for that ideally. But I want to pass on what I've learnt and what helped me improve faster over a shorter amount of time that I've realized through my professional career. So I don't know, I'll see what you think about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me watching me animate cats. Now that it's the new year, I'm gonna be putting out a lot more videos, and I'm gonna be getting like a video out at least every week for this channel. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my main channel, please subscribe to that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe you subscribe to this one. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.